You were born in the cold vacuum of space, on a dark planet. Your creator, Null, was basically the universe's first
Because
god,
tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
with a personality made of coldness and ruthlessness, and a sword made at the dawn of time using his firstborn symbiote and the cosmic energies from a dead celestial's head. He forged the symbiotes from the living abyss. The living abyss is basically Null's arts and crafts project gone horribly wrong. It's sentient goo that corrupts everything it touches like slime in a kindergarten classroom, but with cosmic malice. He gave the symbiotes one job: attach to things and ruin their lives. Classic parenting. As a symbiote, you realize you have some incredible powers. You can basically attach to living creatures and bond with them, forming a complex symbiotic relationship, just like some fungi here on Earth. On top of that, you have superhuman strength, speed, and durability, and additional powers like weapons morphing, wall crawling, and even though most of them have never met Peter Parker, most symbiotes can shoot web-like appendages. It's like a default factory setting. Null taught to hate light, devour hope. You were a loyal follower, but eventually you and the other symbiotes decided you wanted to be more than just living weapons to Null. You began to rebel. You guys jump and attack Null and imprison him inside the planet and rename it Clintar, which means cage in the symbiote language. You were proud. You were free. So you hitched a ride on a passing comet like an intergalactic Uber and set off to explore the universe. You crash land on Earth in the middle of the ocean and bonded with a fish. You terrorize the oceans until you realize there's more to life than breathing through gills and eating plankton. So you made your way to the surface, and there she was, a wild Mustang with fire in her eyes and zero interest in alien parasites. You bonded with her anyway. She tried to buck you off, but you clung on like gum under a school desk. With her, you learned speed, instinct, and terrorized resident foxes. You roamed the plains, dodged helicopters, and once outran a tornado just for fun. You gave her enhanced strength and speed. She gave you a weird love for hay and contempt. But she was a creature of freedom. She didn't want a passenger. Besides, you were bored of the dusty plains anyways. There's got to be more to this planet than oceans and desert plains, you thought. You slithered your way into a suburban alley and found Susan, a tabby cat with a resting murder face and a disdain for everything. You bonded with her while she was fast asleep. She didn't notice for days. With Susan, you learned stealth, apathy, and a very weird obsession with balls of yarn. Together, you ruled the neighborhood. Dogs fled and mice were horrified.
Oh my God.
It's at this moment that you discovered them, humans, soft-bodied bipeds who stare at glowing rectangles for validation. They build cities to escape nature, then pay to visit nature. But you realize they're clearly the dominant species on this planet, and therefore would make the best host. So, you continue your search for the perfect host. After lots of trial and error and a depressed superhero, you meet Eddie Brock. With the adventures the two of you have, you almost forget about your homeworld and your dad. But don't worry, you'll be a parent too. How, you ask? Symbiotes reproduce asexually, meaning they don't require a mate to create offspring. This process typically involves the original symbiote splitting off a portion of itself, which then develops into a new, fully sentient entity. It's also where you find out a symbiote's greatest weakness. You know you're a symbiote when your biggest fear isn't fire or bullets. It's Sunday morning and someone ringing a bell. Bells make you feel like your molecules are filing for divorce. It's ironic how a supernatural cosmic creation of destruction can be bested by church bells. Besides bells, don't worry about getting hurt or dying of old age. Symbiotes do not typically die of old age, as they possess regenerative abilities and can live for centuries or longer. You are biologically resilient and capable of repairing damage at a cellular level. This regenerative power allows you to survive extreme conditions and extend your lifespan far beyond human limits. And there you have it. Life as a symbiote. You bond more than the Wi-Fi router and the one corner of your house that actually gets signal, and stay at home every Sunday to stay away from church bells.